It figures to be a wet. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and that'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. They'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Panic is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall.
1-1. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. All even now, 2-2. Base hit into right center.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Grichuk leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. high in the air into shallow left center. Stanton coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 1 for 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Waiver.
Standing in, Torres. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Full count, 3-2. Shoemaker looks in. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second base.
Here's Joe Panic. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Count remains 2-2. Shoemaker gets the sign and delivers. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the bottom. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner is right there, one down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So one away here with the bases empty. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Cavan Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Count is 1-2 now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Liner in there for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now, Joe Panic. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. LeMahieu for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Count even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The count now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gardner going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this throw gets away from him. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we still have no score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw, not in time. And now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Anthony Bass is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Anthony Bass.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Fouled off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Derek Fisher. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now back.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
This is on the ground over to first. One there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Hit hard to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Thomas Pannone enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. The 1-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
The 1-1 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Panic makes the catch. This side is retired. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. LeMahieu for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Paxton takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.